waves are rough today. Wait, what's that? Look at this gnarly book. Let's go back to the main shore and read it. Let's go, dudes.
Okay, now that we're back onto mainland, we're going to read the story, There Was an Old Lady Who Swallowed a Shell. This book is written by Lucille Calandro, and it is illustrated by Jared Lee. So let's go ahead and start reading. There was an old lady who swallowed a shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. So look, she's getting ready to swallow that seashell. There was an old lady who swallowed a crab. Why did she grab that crawling crab? She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. So far she has swallowed a crab and a seashell. There was an old lady who swallowed a fish. What a tickly dish, that swimming fish. Now look, there's an exclamation mark, so we have to show expression when we read that, okay? So look, I just want you to look how big that fish is, and look that she is trying to swallow that big giant fish. Look at that small fish she could have swallowed, but instead she is swallowing that big fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't what, boys and girls? Tell. Very good. She didn't tell, so we still don't know why she did that. There was an old lady who swallowed a gull. It wasn't dull to swallow a gull, so a gull is basically just a bird. So look how big that bird is. Look. And then look how small she is compared to it. She swallowed the gull to scoop up the fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. You guys are awesome and paying attention. I love it. There was an old lady who swallowed a pail. So she didn't wail when she swallowed the pail. So a pail is another name for like a bucket. And you can see she's swallowing it and she's smiling in that picture. And I'm just not sure how she did that. She swallowed the pail to carry the gull. She swallowed the gull to scoop up the fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell. I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't. You've got it. Tell. She didn't tell, boys and girls. Very good. Let's see what happens next. There was an old lady who swallowed some sand. Oh, how bland to swallow sand. And look, she's swallowing it with a smile on her face. Now, I don't know about you all, but I know I would not like to swallow sand. I would not want to do that. I think it would taste bad. I think it would make my throat scratchy. Do any of you want to swallow sand? No, I didn't think so. She swallowed the sand to fill up the pail. She swallowed the pail to carry the gull. She swallowed the gull to scoop up the fish. She swallowed the fish to catch the crab. She swallowed the crab to live in the shell, but I don't know why she swallowed the shell. She didn't tell. You guys are doing great with this. I love it. Thank you for paying attention. There was an old lady who swallowed a wave. Swallowing a wave was such a big hassle. So the word hassle means like a problem. So why do you think swallowing a wave would be a problem? What do you think is going to happen? Let's make some predictions here. You think she's going to throw up? That's a really good guess. Does anybody else have any other guesses? No? Okay, let's go with she might throw up. Let's see what happens. That's a really good guess. That she suddenly burped. So she didn't actually throw up. She just burped it all up. And look, As she burped, there goes the sand and the wave, the pail, the gold, the fish, the crab, and the seashell. So what happens next? What do you think she did? Because there's a dot, 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 so there's one more page. What do you think happened? You don't know? Okay, let's find out. And built a sandcastle. So look, she used everything that she swallowed to make a sandcastle. Now, how cool is that? Now, let's double check and make sure we have everything in this picture. So we have the goal, we have the pail, we have the sand, we have the seashell, the crab, the fish, and the wave. So they do have everything in this picture, so we're good to go. Now, this is a book I love to read, especially while I'm at the beach. Something else that I like to do when I'm at the beach is to collect seashells. Raise your hand if you like to collect seashells. All of you do? Well, that's awesome. Well, let me tell you something. In just a little bit, we're going to use a seashell to make a very fun craft. I promise you, you're going to love it, and you might get messy. Now, I think I hear the old lady that's in this book. I'm pretty sure she's on the beach. Do you want to go find her? Let's go find her. Come on. Okay, boys and girls, I think I found the old lady. She is here at the beach, and she is excited to meet you. I told her we read the story about her swallowing a shell, and she wants us to retell her the story. She is ready to swallow up these items, but she wants us to tell it in the order that it happened. So we're going to tell every event that happened from the beginning all the way to the end. She doesn't think we can do it, but I, on the other hand, think we can do this. So give me a thumbs up if you think we can retell the story. Everybody's thumb is up. Awesome. She ready to meet her? She wants to meet you before we begin. Like I said, she's hungry and she's ready to swallow all of this stuff. So here is the old lady. Hello. She's telling you hello. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and put the events in the correct order before she can swallow them. So let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to see if we can put the items that this old lady swallowed in the correct order. So you should be able to see all the items that this old lady swallowed throughout the story, but it's our job to put it in the correct order. All right, so let's begin. Let's see what happened first. What did this old lady swallow first? I'm listening. You're right. It was the seashell. So she's going to swallow this seashell. Okay. What was the next thing she swallowed? You're exactly right again. It was the crab. The crab. So she's going to swallow it again. And I don't know how you do this, but you're doing it. All right. What happened next? What did the old lady swallow next? Does anybody have any guesses? You're exactly right again. Oh my goodness, you all kiss your brains. Good job. The next thing that happened was the fish. She swallowed the fish. Remember we said it was tickly. The tickly fish dish, which was the fish. All right, let's see what happened next. What did the old lady swallow next? You are right again. Great job. It was the gull. Remember? This can be like a bird. The gull was like a bird. So she's going to swallow it again. All right. What did she swallow this time? You're right again. It was the pail. The pail. So she's swallowing it again. Oh, this one's a little bit harder to swallow. All right. After she swallows the pail, what does she swallow next? Exactly. It's the sand. So she's going to eat the sand now. All right. What happened next? What did she swallow next? You're exactly right. It was the wave. But remember in the story, she's going to swallow this. Remember in the story, it caused such a hassle. And why did that wave cause such a hassle? What did she end up doing? Does anybody remember? That's correct. She burped it all up. How are you feeling over here, old lady? She burped it all up. Okay, so the old lady just burped up all of the things she swallowed. What happened when she burped up all the things that swallowed? What did she create at the very end of the story? You guessed it. The sandcastle. So, it's really important when we're reading a story that we're paying attention to the details. That way we can go back and retell it in the order that it actually happened. We also call this sequence of events. So it's the events in the order that they occurred from the very beginning to the end. We can't talk about the end and then go back to the beginning and then the middle because the story doesn't make sense. And if you're trying to retell a story or tell the events that happen in a story and you're not telling it in the correct order, the person that you are retelling this to is going to be completely confused. So it's very important that we always talk about the sequence of events in the correct order when we are retelling a story. Now, was that fun? I thought it was fun. Did you all like this, old lady? Okay. Do you have to tell me something? Okay, the old lady is going to tell me something, okay? Yes. Okay, let's tell him. The old lady said, let's make our craft using a seashell. I'm so excited. Okay, boys and girls, we are now going to be working on our craft. Earlier, I told you we would be making a craft that involves a seashell. We're going to do that now. We are going to make a seashell crab. So, of course, you will need a seashell, and by the time we're finished with this, it's going to look just like a crab. I know, I'm so excited. So let me go ahead and tell you what we need, and I'm going to explain to you what we're going to be doing with it, okay? So the first thing we need is a seashell, and everybody has one of those. Next, we need red paint because crabs are usually red. We need a paintbrush so we can paint the seashell. We need pipe cleaners. So you need 2 regular size red pipe cleaners preferably. And I went ahead and cut it up into 8 pieces. Okay? You need 2 googly eyes because crabs have eyes. And then you're going to need a plain piece of paper. That way we can paint our seashell on top of the paper. That way it doesn't get messy. And we also need a hot glue gun. So to use this hot glue gun, you will need adult supervision. Now, let me describe to you what we're going to do, okay? So we're going to take our blank paper and we're going to put our seashell on the paper, okay? Then we are going to paint the seashell. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of paint on our white paper and we will just paint it and we'll let it dry. Once it dries, then we are going to hot glue the eyes on top. So we will hot glue them and we will put them right here on the seashell. And then we're going to also hot glue our little arms and legs for the crab. So before we can do anything, we have to paint. So let's go ahead and start painting our seashell. Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and get started with this activity. I thought it would be best if we painted our seashell crab on the beach. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So the first step that we do is we are going to paint our seashell. So everybody has a seashell and we all have red paint and we are going to paint the seashell. Okay, after we paint it, we're going to let it dry. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and paint and we will be back shortly. Okay, guys, my crab is officially painted and he is dry, so we're ready to go. So the next thing that I'm going to do to make this seashell a crab is I'm going to take my hot glue gun and I'm going to hot glue the googly eyes and the little legs. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. Okay guys, we just finished making our seashell crab. I'm gonna let that hot glue cool down a little bit before I mess with it again. But I hope that you loved making that crab, and I am looking forward to the next video. I'll see you later guys, bye.